Hi, my name is Alexei, and welcome to the Simple Life Wins channel. Today I want to talk about minimalism, about how simple principles can help you remove unnecessary things from your life and make room for really important things. Probably many of us are familiar with the feeling of being overwhelmed in things to do, things to think about. Minimalism doesn't mean living strictly or giving up everything. It's about mindfulness and simplicity. If you're interested, let's take a look at 7 principles of minimalism that are easy to apply to everyday life. Consciousness in consumption. The first principle is to be conscious of what and how we buy. It is not necessary to strive to have a lot of everything. It is more important to evaluate whether a thing is really necessary, brings joy or benefits. I try to ask myself before every purchase, do I really need this? This small step helps to avoid hoarding and reduce the amount of useless things. With less junk around, life becomes easier and more enjoyable. Now that we've talked a bit about shopping, let's look at how minimalism helps with organizing your space as well, putting things in order and discarding unnecessary things. The second principle is to clean regularly and get rid of what you don't use. I have a rule. If I haven't used an item in over a year, it's probably not needed. You can create your own system, like boxes for things you're thinking of throwing away or giving away, and evaluate their importance over time. Discarding unnecessary things frees up space and reduces the stress associated with clutter. Now let's talk about how minimalism affects our time and attention. Prioritization of things to do and ease of scheduling. Minimalism applies not only to things, but also to what we do. Try to focus on the most important tasks and avoid unnecessary clutter. Personally, I prefer to make a simple priority list for the day, maximum 3 main tasks. It's easier to manage time that way and not overwhelm myself. The next principle is related to environment and relationships. Consciously choose your environment. Minimalism is also about who we spend time with. It is helpful to surround ourselves with people who are supportive and inspiring, not dragging us down. Sometimes you have to say no and distance yourself from those who create negativity and stress. That's how you get to save your energy for the really important things. Let's talk now about how to simplify finances. Simplifying finances. To make life simpler, it's a good idea to optimize your spending and finances. Minimalism here is a sensible approach to money, avoiding unnecessary subscriptions and impulse buys. Planning a budget and having a small reserve helps you feel calmer. It frees your head from unnecessary worries and gives you more control over your life. The next principle relates to the digital space. Minimalism in the digital world. Lots of information and notifications can create visual and mental noise. It's worth regularly cleaning up email, social media, deleting unnecessary apps and notifications. I try to set a specific time to check email and social media so I'm not constantly distracted. It helps keep me focused and calm. Finally, let's talk about the most important thing of all, internal state. Simplicity and mindfulness in life. Minimalism is first and foremost a state of mind. Try to live in the here and now. Don't complicate events or overload your thoughts. Practices like meditation, nature walks, or simple moments of silence can help you find balance. Living mindfully means appreciating the small pleasures and not chasing the extra. These are the 7 simple principles of minimalism that I'm sure will help you organize your life and make it easier and more peaceful. If you are interested, put a like and subscribe to the Simple Life Wins channel so you don't miss new videos with simple tips for a better life. Write in the comments which of these principles you think is the most important, or tell us what habits help you stay in harmony. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. If you want, I can help you make the text even more personal or adapt it to your way of speaking. Just say the word.